how to have a great date. Maybe your first date or your second, but it won't be your last. If you follow these rules, you will definitely have another date. Begin a relationship with this special woman. How to court a woman. How to treat a woman. So, I'm Crystal, your dating coach. Today we're going to talk about how to treat a woman on a date. So you go pick her up at her home or apartment. You do not tell a woman to meet you at the restaurant. You go pick her up. She shouldn't have to use her own car and look for a parking space to meet you, or take public transportation, or spend money for a taxi to meet you on your date. You go pick her up. You go pick her up at her door, and you wait for her in front of the building. Don't wait in the car. How many times have I had a date, walked out the building, I'm looking to my right, I'm looking to my left, where is he? No. Wait for her in front of her door. Best date is dinner. The best date is dinner. A nice, relaxing dinner in a place with soft lights. Maybe share a bottle of wine. That's the best date. That's the best date you can do with a woman. It could be the first date. It should be definitely the second date. If you had drinks the first date or just met her for coffee, the second date, definitely take her out to dinner. Okay, when you arrive at the restaurant and you walk in the restaurant, you let her walk in the restaurant first. Don't go walking into the restaurant, then she's following you behind. No, you let her walk into the restaurant. First, you're behind her. If someone shows you a table, you walk there together. Don't just start walking and leave her behind. You walk together to the table. When it's time to order, you can order for her. Okay, you don't choose what she wants to order. She looks at the menu, she takes her time, she decides what she wants to eat. Of course, you can suggest, if you've been to this restaurant before, or maybe you're looking at the menu, you can suggest something that she may like to eat. But it's nice if you order. I love it when, I tell my date the order. I think I'll have, the rice with shrimps and this cream sauce. And then I'll tell him, and he talks to the waiter. I'll have the steak and fries, and she'll have, shrimps with the rice and cream sauce. You give the order. Your food has arrived. Hopefully, her food has arrived first, because it's a universal rule that you serve the woman first. Here in Italy, that's like the rule. Women are served first. But for some reason, your order comes first. You don't start eating. You wait until her food arrives. You ask the waiter, where is her food? Don't even ask her if you could begin eating, because of course she's going to say yes. But you don't. You wait for her food to arrive, so you eat together. You have a nice meal. Exchange, little things about each other. You ask her questions about herself. You want to know about her. You want to know about her job. You want to know how she is. Communicate. Really listen to her. She's talking to you. Listen to her. Ask questions about what she's telling you, what she's sharing with you. The check has arrived. The check arrives. You pick it up immediately. Don't let it sit on the table for even 10 seconds. You look at it no more than 30 seconds. You see the total. You take the money out. You put it in the folder and you pay. But the best thing is actually to go up to the cashier or wherever you have to go to pay the bill. You excuse yourself. You say, excuse me one moment, and you go pay the bill. That way there's no embarrassment of the check being there and you looking at it and making her feel uncomfortable. You go take care of it. Okay, it's time to leave the restaurant. You ask her if she'd like to do something. Would you like to do something afterward? Would you like to go have a drink somewhere? And if she says no, don't insist. No, I would like to go home. Don't insist. Bring her home. You bring her home. You can try to give her a kiss on the cheek. If she leans forward toward you with her face turned toward your lips, you can maybe give her a kiss on the lips, but don't insist. Don't insist. Get out of the car, open the door for her, and walk her to the door of her building. Don't just sit in the car and say, okay, we arrived. It was a great date. Here you are. I'd like to see you again, and start talking to her and then not get out of the car. I've had dates where they're like, I really had a great time. I'm going to call you tomorrow. I want to see you again. And they're still sitting in the car. I'm like, isn't he going to walk me to my door? Anything can happen to a woman in front of the door. Someone can come by and snatch her bag, or who knows what can happen, especially, obviously, it's, in the evening. You walk her to her door. You wait for her to walk into the building, see her off safe, and then you go back to your car. A message. Contact her within 24 hours. You do not play hard to get. You treat this woman special. She's the prize. You want her in your life. Within 24 hours, you contact her. Maybe even that same evening, you can send a message. I really enjoyed the evening together. Or the next morning. Good morning. I hope you start your day off well. I enjoyed our evening together. Or better yet, call her. Call her the next day. Call her the next day. You want to hear her voice. You want to talk to her. You want to plan another evening, another lunch. You want to plan another time to get together with her. Call her within 24 hours and make another date. If you do these things on a date, you make that woman feel special. She will want to see you again. She'll want to see you again. You made her feel good. You made her feel special. You treated her like a lady. And that's what us women want. So at dinner, as I said, you can suggest, what to eat, but, maybe order the food. I always suggest a bottle of wine, or at least a glass of wine. Nice wine at dinner and evening. It's very relaxing. And dessert. Ask her after dinner if she wants dessert. All women love dessert. So ask her if she'd like to have dessert. How many times have I gone out to dinner and maybe, do you want anything else? Of course, what I'm going to say. Yeah, I want that chocolate cake I saw on the way in to our table. No, you ask the woman, would she like dessert? And then, as I said, the check comes. Don't let it sit on the table, staring at it, so she'll feel uncomfortable. You pick it right up. Or better yet, as I said, go right to the cashier and pay for it. So you do these things, you will have a great date. You will have the beginning of a relationship with this woman. Because you made her feel good, you made her feel special. Now women, let yourself be courted. If he asks you to meet him at the restaurant, you do not do it. If he says, oh, the restaurant is near my home, that's why I suggested it, you let him know, well, I don't take public transportation in the evening, and I really prefer not to use my car in the evening, because maybe he didn't realize, what he did. You give him a chance. And when you get to your door, he should walk you to the door. So you open the door, car door a little, and you look at him, and he should understand that, okay, you opened the door, but you didn't get out. He should understand that you want him to walk you to the door. And if not, you can suggest, can you walk me to the door? You can do these things the first time, but the second time he should understand never again to ask you to meet him someplace. And when he arrives to your door, to open the door. So men, great date. You want to make that woman feel special. You want to make your partner feel special. You want to see that woman again. This is how you have to act. Make her feel special. Be a gentleman. Be a gallant person. And you will begin a beautiful relationship with this woman. So court that woman, and women, let yourself be courted. Ciao for now. Subscribe. Leave me your comment. If you have any other ideas how a man should court a woman or how a woman should be courted, let me know. And I'll see you soon. Mwah.